something I want everybody to know. This is definitely not the easy, going at first. It does take quite a bit of work to sit there and to get to this point. As I've mentioned before, I am up here by myself and I am doing all this myself. And as of right now, this is how the cabin looks. It's all packed. And I literally have sectioned off a room right now as I am trying to get the insulation, and the electrical done, so that way my family can come in here. But just to give you an idea of how cold it is, look at it. It's just, everything is just ice, So, and I just got done looking at the thermostat out there, the thermometer, and it's a whole 10 degrees. Let's see. There it is. And that is just this sectioned off room with the kerosene heater running. You can see the ice build up. This is around by the bed. So, and then, what's exposed, as you can see, the bed is so tall, but, yep, kerosene heater is going. She's at half a tank right now, so I'm gonna have to fill her, but, I got a 5-gallon jug there, and then I got 2 more kerosene cans right there, and then I got another one right there. When I got back to the house today, it was 5:30, and it starts getting dark at like 3:30. So let's see how cold it is out here. I just got done mounting this. Let's see. As of right now, it's showing 10 degrees. So, and that's not even wind chill yet. And this right here, well, you're about to see exactly what I had got today. And that's why it took me so long to get home. But yep. So that way, I don't have to worry about going all the way down to the store. I'm gonna have them start delivering the kerosene right here. I'm trying to keep the snow out. Keep it swept out here. That way it doesn't possibly melt, and then I got ice in the house and end up slipping in the house. Don't need that happening. So now I'm going to take you to the other side, and we're going to start. I know I'm bouncing you guys everywhere, and you guys haven't heard from me. Let's see. Yeah, there we go. And you guys can see what's going on. Okay, get this out of the way. Which, by the way, I'm also running my propane lantern as well, because 1, light, 2, heat. So yes, we got a lot of battery operated stuff. I know that earlier I was in and out of the truck quite a bit when I was doing all that out there. But you know, it's so cold that a lot, like my light stand that you guys just saw me set up, it will not work. My flashlights, I have to keep them in the, was keeping them in the truck, until I got home and I got the kerosene heater going to sit there and start heating everything up in here. But yeah, it's so cold out. I know that last night and the night before, and I believe tonight is supposed to be the last night. But they're talking about we're supposed to be getting down to like -20s, -30s. And that's where a lot of this ice is coming from. So, and even with this kerosene heater going, before it was dropping down that low, it actually was 70 degrees in here. But the problem is you can sit there and hold your hand up right here at the ceiling height, for this little sectioned off room, and it's nice and warm. You get down here, hold on, you know what? Go on ahead and, yeah, you get down here to the bed and it's cold. And then you get even closer to the floor and then it's even colder. So, I mean, of course, heat rises, of course. It's trying to get the heat down to you. But the problem is there's so much heat loss that's going through this. So that is the whole purpose of why I got these. Yep. R19 rated. Let's see. Yep. Reflective. This is that bubble wrap stuff. I'll be able to cover this whole ceiling here with one piece. And all I gotta do is cut it in half. That's it. Walls and all. So, I got a little bit more that I need to move and get out of here before I have to sit there and say I'm done for the day, because I have to get my butt to bed and I've got work tomorrow. So, let's get back at it. I got to get the rest of this stuff out of my way. The whole plan is, though, which I haven't been able to do it just yet. I just got myself a really good job up here. Of course, I'll have my first paycheck this week. And since I really don't have bills to pay, I've been fortunate enough and blessed enough to be able to do this. Here in the next week or two, I should be able to buy the insulation and the stovepipe insert and the wood stove of some sort, or I don't know. Back and forth right now with the wife and just trying to figure out what we're gonna do. But I'm gonna definitely try to capture as much as I can for everybody, and I hope you guys enjoy. So well, let me get back to this because time's ticking. Go. Well, half a wall done. Well, we're still only at 50 degrees. And by the way, I had to get it. Can't see me. I have to, in order to actually keep it at 70 degrees without the insulation in here, by the way. And this is just, a little 7-foot by 12-foot room that I have sectioned off. That's it. And even with that kerosene heater that is supposed to be able to heat up to 1,000 square feet, being I think it's 23,800 or 23,600. I can't remember off the top of my head, but with that many BTUs, I have to run it on high just to keep it 70 degrees in here. And I mean, 7-foot by 12-foot area, and then we'll say 7 foot ceiling. So, I mean, you're talking about like not even 100 square feet. And the kerosene heater is supposed to be able to handle 1,000. So, it's cold. So, hopefully, we get done with this insulation and it won't be that way no more. And then, especially once we get the whole cabin insulated and we start getting cabinets and everything else, you know, the vision will start coming together. And then, you know, we'll be able to sit there and actually keep it nice and warm. Actually, the wood stove we got, we will probably have to crack open a window because, I mean, you know, the cabin that it's in right now is a 14 by 40 2-story building. And we have a Huntsman that you can put a 24-inch log in. And, of course, but, you know, that property in Tennessee, you know, it doesn't get as cold as up here. So maybe it might not run us out. I don't know. But, you know, if you insulate right, you never know. So, but anyways, back to it. Let's get the second one on. Nope. Out of staples. Next. Also, just so you're aware, yes, I do have 1, 2 windows, but yeah, they are about to be covered up. Right now it's just it's too cold, and I do not have the proper insulation in here anyways. So the best thing that I can do is just go on ahead and just cover them up. I mean, heck, there's 4 more windows in this building. So, I mean, you know, I've got windows. But I just got to do what I got to do for the time being to just get me by. That way I can ensure that I stay warm. Which also, by the way, another thing that I have done, I bought a hook to hang my lantern on, and just for safety measures I sat there and bought some aluminum foil because of how much heat that, you know, the lantern can emit, and just to sit there and to prevent a potential possibility of a fire. Yes, I do have, you know, it's, here we go, yeah, just stuck the hook right in the middle of it, and the aluminum foil. But unfortunately, I got to take that down now because now it's in the way. So let's get to that, because I got to get that done in order to even hang this insulation. Okay. Well, at least they're a lot easier to come out than they are to go in. Oh, jeepers. Oh, yeah, I forgot I stapled it too. Okay, all right, I'm gonna have to take that down too. Man. Darn thing. Okay, where's that? I don't really want to. There we go. Didn't bugger it up too much. All right. Now, Let's see. Yep. Time to grab a tool. Well, I only got one battery right now. And let's see. Yep. And my light that's out there, I done killed it. So now I'm gonna plug it in. Alright, how wide is this thing? Okay. So I gotta move the kerosene heater again. Yeah. So yes, I know they say that you're supposed to be, so far away from anything. Right now I'm probably about 8 inches away, but the thing is, it's so cold in here. I mean, that is just cold. So, but definitely be keeping an eye on it. So. Wow. What little bit of insulation that I have put in here. Whew, it's getting warm. But that also could be because I'm moving and working. But as of right now, nope, hasn't changed too much. Only at 56 degrees. But it is also mounted on the wall. So it could be registering how cold it is because, that. Which we're going to have to take that down so that way we can move it. And that way we can actually get a real reading. So, let's see. I need to find my stud. It's never any good to be just shooting blanks. Okay, now, back to what I was doing. All right, well, we're going to make an attempt to capture the video, but at the same time, with how cold it is, I don't know if we're going to be able to. So hold on a second. So let's go ahead and get you guys out of the cold. Yeah, you can't tell. It's definitely cold out. Now, definitely need that back now. Especially, you know, with that insulation there. I'd rather have that up and ensure that nothing happens to it. And just this little bit of time of it being insulated and closed, in which I know I got a little bit hanging down here, but I've got duct tape for that. So that should fix that problem there. But we're already up to 60 degrees in here. So we're making progress. Oh, it's so nice in here. It feels so good. Okay, she's still good. Right at 1/8 of a tank right now. And that's with her running on low. We are, wow, with how cold it is, it took me, before this cold snap, running on high to get to 70 degrees. Just this bit of insulation. And yes, I know this is, by the way, a billboard tarp. I'm not advertising for anybody here, so just ignore. I honestly don't even remember what it was for. But just this billboard tarp being a wall, and it's not actually insulation, and it's been running on low, it's that warm, that is awesome. That is one heck of a difference. Okay, so it looks like we've got replacement parts just in case any of them ever go bad. So, or maybe they, you know, you're able to buy more for it and to be able to actually expand. So there's that. All right. Okay, so now, to be honest with you guys, I have no idea what height I want at this moment in time, but we can always disassemble and then put back together. So we're just going to go on ahead and just start putting it together, and we will decide from there. Oh, see, even the floor. I mean, there's a little bit of cold, but not like there was before. Oh, man. It's amazing how just what little bit of insulation will do. Anyways, we're going to sit there and we're going to start assembling this like this, because then we can always determine what height we want, disassemble it, and just put it back together. So, and that's what we will do. These things are so simple to put together anyways. Very simple. You just sit there and it's got a little bevel on it, and then you got the bevels onto the rod, so you just sit there and pick the height that you want, and then they just lock together. And just like that. Boom. Done. Okay. So, next one. Trying to be easy flipping it because, in all honesty, I've had a habit in the past with, the ones that they have made of these actually coming off. And I really don't want to have to sit there and, chase them about. And then you got to put them back on. So just be gentle flipping her. Now, all right. Nice. Well, I hope that everybody has enjoyed this journey so far. And but it's time for me to call it a day. Gotten quite a bit done. A lot warmer for sure. But yeah, everybody take care and see you next time.